Darlington Stripe. People know what that's about, you know what I mean. So, where's episode 10? 2 and 1. I don't know the episode numbers correct. What's it is? Yeah, I know the next one. Haven't raced here, I haven't done nothing here, so definitely gonna need to practice, see how I run. Hopefully I don't do finger up too much.
Welcome to Darlington Raceway, the Lady in Black. I'm Alex Hayden. Darlington is definitely a one-of-a-kind egg-shaped racetrack. The different corners make driving here difficult and setting up the car a completely different beast. Turns 1 and 2 have a much broader radius with 25 degrees of banking, while 3 and 4 are much tighter and only have 23 degrees of banking. This is without a doubt a driver's track. Whoever can get their car off turn 2 and run right up against the wall through 3 and 4 will have an excellent weekend. The trick will be avoiding a Darlington Stripe. With how on the edge these cars are and how mentally challenging it is to keep pace.
Oh boy, however, you gotta get the Stripe, man.
We see some here in practice, so today will be all about finding a feel for this weekend's race.
Yeah, we know we're gonna get Darlington Stripe. It doesn't matter of time. Like any other. So too. Oh, there's a Stripe. I haven't raced this one yet, so it seems like it's much narrower on this one. The corner, you know, you hear. I know you can pretty much run down there, but get below the line anywhere else. Really not, I mean, not, you could be a little bit, but not too far. Okay. Might have run a couple instead they gutters put up. Okay, I think I got it. It's hard to tell until you racing. Top, so far better than what's been out there, but then again, most of that except Blaney, maybe Bush or Krashlowski and people like that. Newman, never know. So, I did
It's qualifying day here at Darlington Raceway. I'm Alex Hayden, and if you ever need an advantage for a starting position, this is the track. With how difficult it'll be to pass here in the race, starting up front could mean the difference between a win and a standard 10th place day. We'll see who finished practice with a balanced car by the end of today's session. In its entire history, dating back to 1950, Darlington has been won from outside the top 20 just 6 times. 6 of the last 10 races have been won from inside the top 10, and 1 of those have been won from the pole. So today we'll be looking for a contender in our top 10. But that's not to say someone couldn't play a spoiler with strategy for a surprise winner in the big show.
Yeah, because I've been known how to do that. Come from the back. Or at least, somewhere back there. I told you not to enter the Mustang. It might be able to keep up. He decides he wants to go racing. I'm not getting that reduced speed, or I wish we're. So I know it might need to brake a little bit, but not that much. Some one lap or so. These are tricky. I'm not used to them. I like they have that setup like now. Supposed to get really dialed in. Hey, so I'm in the top 10. That's good as Bush and Martin. What the? Oh, Dennis. That means me and Denny will be back to get lucky. Maybe drafting buddies. Don't like starting outside. That's I don't like that. Usually like being on the inside. And this one don't got where people go. I know it's like five heats, or you can go in the back for whatever reason.
Drivers will need to focus on racing the track before they even worry about racing their own competition.
Try to say without a name on it. Well, like it's Shannon, they ain't no one on. One thing about flyovers, they don't do it at night, it's the fireworks.
The drivers are ready. The pre-race festivities have finished, and we're about ready to get racing at the track. That's too tough to tame.
Nah. So he gets a little ornery, but this lady ain't that hard to tame. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Okay, if Weston Hamlin is ahead of me, but where is he? And he's still at the color. What I was so used to is bloody Hamlin! You dirty son of a... Bloody hell! I guess that's Joe gives order. Take out your teammate. Yeah, we're not flying with that one. Now let's see how Hamlin's go. Really, I know it's in trouble. Come on. I want to be a all-star anymore. Hey Hooters, let's hook up. I said, getting that stripe early for the race. Come on, Chase, let's hook up. I don't want to see that. Oh, yeah, I can fly by dinner. Yes. Cut it one up of it. It's like right at the start. Good time to call restart. They would have called caution a mile ago. Fucking damn. Nice. It's okay, okay. The guy control it. I know I didn't throw him, and then that guy took me out from behind. I could have made it up though. So we definitely got the shit out of the Stripe. Wait, those are... Byron passed Martin as well. That's, you don't see a lot. That's the only thing I noticed. You don't see a lot of movement, except after pits. there's a good old stripe. Should be. Bigger stripe, of course, when you get off other cars. It's such a narrow, because you can go dip, but you gotta be careful because you don't watch that you'll shoot up the track. The turns, so that's, I believe it's flat. I think I just did that before, thinking, oh, it'll be okay. No, it ain't. It can get down. Oh, yeah. Yes, you can. You just not be able to do the crazy havoc, but it's. This one more speedways, more like a short. It should be intermediate, but it's more like almost like a short track. The way you run it. I think it tells there's throwbacks. And that'll be this race or the one later in the year. So I know Byron, of course, is with the Valvoline color. I remember there was one game you used to do that too often.
It's all yellow.
For whatever reason. You could do it like Bristol was one though. Like keep bouncing off the wall, right? But I did it too often. Oh yeah, and the reason I could do it here is of course I got damage. I just got cosmetic because right now what they're doing is out in the yellows. They're flinging you either up the track or down the track, depending where the closest wall is, and right into it. It's I don't get what's going on there. It's just that when they took out our name, custom, you know, our name we put. So now it's just Plater driver. Since the update, that's what's been going on. But that issue ain't too bad, the name. I mean, it's not great, but compared to the other issue, obviously the one bigger priority is the let's get this right, the not crashing this on purpose strategy. That's a bigger perp, because it's hard to, you know, damage. I think though most people have noticed some damage on this one. Just so they could improve. I know there's not another game coming out this year, or next year. It's only gonna be Rivals on Switch. I think it's this year. But we got basically Rivals to me. What I saw looking at it, reminded me a lot of Heat. The Heats, right? It reminded me more of that. But these, I think they got the next cars, or we do have them. That's as far as I know, for career mode or the team changes. I don't know. You may see. Of course, you may see it because like Kurt Busch, he could easily retire early on. Few drivers could be fair. I'm hoping to move on. Right now, Richard Childress Racing is looking at me. That's one of my top teams with the route. Besides these guys, obviously Joe Gibbs loves them because they've got the weekend. Mostly wins up to Homestead and Daytona, which were top two. No, it's Galicki. This reminds me of this car. You come on the McDowell's car. So they may be running. I haven't seen that yellow jogger before. Some of them I'm looking at the RCA. That ain't even around anymore? Might be a throwback alright. Beckham. That's all we used to buy. TVs. Kind of wouldn't be too much of a stretch to set up on country time. Or did you ever around there? Oh, Dell 15. Alfredo 38. Oh, 31 Alfredo too. I feared I was going to be a bring out caution. Okay, it's Joe Gibbs up front, top 3. Let's keep it up, guys. I think this is the last lap of this stage 1. We're not looking too bad on fuel. It isn't yellow, so hopefully it's another 22. That should be okay. Should be able to make it through that stage. So we didn't get the top 3. We got top 6. Got 4 cars. That's pretty good, huh? I get it. People don't know. I'm driving with. I got the Champion's edition. I'm driving with Joe Gibbs. Is a Toyota was like. There's not that many teams that drive Toyotas, so it's like if I don't get the offer, I'm gonna be driving. And there's something about driving for all 3 manufacturers. There are very few teams that run Joe Gibbs, the Toyota. Joe Gibbs is one. I think Gaunt Brothers, I didn't care for that car, I tried it. And then there's also, of course, 2311, which I don't want to replace Bubba. I hate to replace him, but I hate to replace anyone. But this one, let's face it, you did on 5 too, because you replaced 2. I think it was Ty Dillon on that too. They sat out for whatever reason. When there was other drivers that really could have sat out. That weren't regulars. I think he was. So it's, whoa. It's a 23 lap shootout this time. Again, 25%. It felt they do pit on stage 2, so 25% is perfect. I'll come in for tires, of course, and fuel. It was a concern. Of course, next race, I believe the next 2 are Dover. Then, of course, I'm kind of concerned about, because I know how hard that course is on Indy. I mean, not Indy, Formula 1. It's Coda. I know that course is tricky on Formula 1. That one section where they turns. I might conquer it. Kind of known as a road course. Of course, I've never raced Coda in NASCAR. I've raced every other track. I believe because I raced Daytona Road, which was new for me. not in this series, but a race was Road America on Xfinity on heats. That was really good. That's cool. Like I said, roll course specialist. There was one bad racer at Watkins Glen. Now, what happened? I got a penalty, I think, for it too. I was too far inside and hit the freaking barrier or something, you know, in a pit road. I hit that. They said I was in the pit. I did, because I lost control of the car. They kept slamming me in that bloody barrier over and over and over and over again. I didn't pit it. What that was about, I have no bloody clue. It just kept telling them, what the hell is going on? Right. Some nose moves. I think I liked Heat 5 a little more than 3, but I never played 4. I didn't get it. I don't usually buy now all NASCAR because to me it gets too repetitive, too easy. Formula 1 I would love to do, but of course it takes up so much money. Just don't have to do. If what happens, happens. But first, talking about the PS5. Now, if I can manage a cheap PS4, that's why this one would be one in the world. Of course, I've heard that on PS4 for one. Even if it's a PS4 game, you put on PS4. I just hope they got more memory than these do. 1 terabyte sounds like a lot. But the problem is you don't get 1 terabyte. And we all know what I'm about to say. A lot of that, about what is it, 200 to 300 gigabytes is your software. See, it's like they should have factored that in. They made it a little bigger, put that on there. Because games, like, some of them taking over 100 gigabytes for themselves. So if you keep games like this on your system, like Red Dead and stuff, which we do. I love Red Dead. I never get enough of Red Dead Redemption 2. I always wish they'd put out some campaign story, right? They had ways they could go. You could show Sadie down in where's she going? Central or South America? No, she might be, she's quite. That was an option. Of course, there's also another way they could go. Now, if they want to do free, they could go further back. Maybe early Dutch, you know. Or they want to, of course that would be where to move out of Western. They have that option too with Jack. Face it, World War I and Prohibition, which relate to big organized crime push in America, with him being an outlaw. They had options with that. I know he wasn't people's favorite. Oh, it's more. I don't think it's unmerciful at all, but it looks like there's so long now. Tires are starting to go. I was wondering what it was. I notice I'm getting looser and looser. You know, where it's not as the grip. I'm having to slow down more. Hey, Oscar Marawino. That's more. Pit? I don't. Oh, we're going to finally get a pit, huh? Hoping they catch up and put me a lap down, huh? Had that happen too. I'll go lap up on them. I don't get it. It happened at our last race, right? Cancel. Did I Yeah, how about Kansas? Somehow I lapped them while they were in the pits. Or something. Because I don't recall passing the front leaders. Yeah, it seemed like I was on the restart. I didn't get it. So where did I pass them? I took 4 tires and fuel. Figure, okay, we're on the lead lap. You know, we should come out on the lead lap. No, we did not. Like here, I already got 2.5 second lead. Oh hell. I had to boost that difficulty up. What's the other word? Because I know what would probably happen. I'll probably lap them, but 2 or 3 times while they're in the pit. It's good they pit now, but I think they're still off. It's not likely they're pitting at the same time as you are. It shouldn't be the case. They should all pit at the same time. Boy, is that 21 or 20? That looks like 21. It can't be 24, so we're 24 laps. Yeah, it's 2 more laps. I'm looking at the fuel situation. I had one race, it was in the red, and I had about the same amount of laps left. But it's like, do I... Right now it's in the red, so... I should maybe make a lap and a half. That was a bigger track. That was how I believe. Actually, so it was like, do I gamble? Because, of course, it's not gonna run to start finish line today. I do miss the spotter telling me, oh, okay, last, you know, like on this, where you want to see, you got to really pay attention to stage 2 there. What it says, right? Which ain't always easy to see. I'm glad they got rid of the map, though. To be fair, I wish they wouldn't even have the stuff at the bottom. To be fair, it would make it more realistic racing, man. You don't... Oh, look, Daryl. I got much fun. So we must have had so much change in the top 10 because Austin Center's only got 1 point. They would at least have 2. It would be worse in both stages. Or someone got... Maybe it's someone else got... No, that doesn't make sense. So we're coming in. PSI seems right, man. Probably need some repairs, man. It's going out. Much. It's only cosmetic. Want to fix that up, you know. Take that saw again to me. Try to feel like Killer Severo coming up. We're in second? Oh my god, where the hell is first? You might be a lap down, bro. Oh, that was first. I'm sorry, Byron. I'm sorry, dog. I didn't realize that was the first right there. It's like, wait, that's Byron. Okay, he's down to first. I'm in second. Even though I know I'm in first because should have been first. They just don't have lane choice. They never have put down in the game for whatever reason. I didn't mean to bring out that caution. I realized it was right there. That's someone else. That's not. I haven't got to see a race in a long time. I was hoping to get a Peacock we get to watch, of course. You could watch them well after the back, but you can't actually watch them on race weekend. For whatever reason. course, I got Daniel Wybo, got Pico. I'm going to Pico for WWE. Pay-per-views, right? I mean, there's other reasons to go, but some of those reasons are gone. Oh, Grace Temple say bye-bye. Party been cancelled. Hope Fresh Prince comes back. I'd like to know. A little darker, but yeah. But yeah, I also liked, of course, another reason how is Yellowstone, right? That's where you could catch after it airs. You know, the season, they'll get it up at some point. It's in previews there. The way they talk, you know, if there's a price to pay. Now I know if I've heard right, there are people getting rid of the service. So yeah, of course we got other ones coming. The 4.6s. That one, I think that would have, at least I would suspect, is he was going back to him and his woman. So especially Jimmy in that one. Taylor Sheridan, of course, because expect them both. Of course, I'm curious what the next one, Series 0. That's a 1920. Maybe it all 18. As long as the next entry in that, as long as they don't just write to people already. I know it's based on a real figure, but gotta have some acknowledgement of the people that came before, right? And I was always, I guess always intended just to go one on, but well, Taylor, you gotta remember, your name carries a lot of weight. Been a few successful shows. Their own, and of course, Sons. Still, I know he wants a reunion. He wants to Charlie wants to redo Jax, but how the hell are they gonna do it? I wanted to see how that's possible with Jax. Of course, telling me you never saw him being, you know, we know what happened. We never seen him die, even though they talked to like he died online, so that'd be weird. Not to mention if he survived, wouldn't there be an issue? Because if he had the Mayhem vote, he's supposed to face Mr. Mayhem. I mean, that would make it a more badass character if you survived, huh? I wonder if it's coming because, of course, Tig, Kim Coates revisited Tig on Mines last season. And that's just another reason. That, of course, if I get sequel, there is another possible. I'm saying Jax, but there's another possibility. I've always said, would he really be able to forget everything? Abel. His brother, maybe, but Abel? I don't know. Gets in a lot of crap, right? No, be able to forget that life. No matter how much Wendy and Nero try. Sorry, trying to get these flies on my face. Bad run, Josh. You see, I guess he don't run in his career. I don't think I ever see Almonding in the car. Yeah, I think Almonding drove him more than Cass. Freeze. It's one of those. Bubba, what's this Bubba play? Must be. Oh, tie car here. Or stone house. What's the mini photo? Whoops. Sorry, Crash Alaska. Now, whereas Chevys, I shouldn't want to drive for Hendrick before because my team. The problem is there's really no one. I want to know who to replace, right? For me, that would be the issue because they're all young, talented drivers now. Try that one car. Shiv Ganassi is also, dude. I can't remember what cars they run now. Is it a Ford or Chevy? Should have been up on that list too. No, Ford. GT's really stand out for me is Stuart Haas or Penske, but my rep I don't think it's good as either one or not. Still won't even play May, I think, still. Might be in June. Where's May? That's... Hey, Chase, I'm already... Yep, top 10. That's a lot of top 5 again. I can see off... What the hell happened? Why the hell are you guys in top 5 but not top... That you... Byron must have passed... What if I have this... Oh. Who else was second now? I don't know what it's Byron, but... The second play... Oh, it's Harvick. Mr. World Eagle, but World Eagle. Backwards. Yeah, I'm not going. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pass Byron. So I gotta pass my teammates. I'll go get past Harvey. Rocket Man, whatever that's about. Everyone was a lot, no, Harvick was not a lot down and never passed him for a while. So I don't say he was a lot down, that's course correct. I didn't get around Harvick. And that was still lead lap cars or not. You know, that when it's passed. So anyway, I hope you liked this. Smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time. Where we'll be facing Dover, which can be hit or miss for me.